For everyone who wants to do rock engineering, I say it will be one of the wisest choices.
Yeah.
Me always fight about geology. Yeah, I'm a geologist by qualification, but
this one is turning his back.
Rock engineering is nice. It's you understand? I'm actually enjoying myself. I would advise anyone who's interested to actually go for it. It's a new, like, it's not a new industry. It's been there, but it was captured.
It's Abafetu. Welcome to yet another episode of Rolling With Sbudanator. My name is Busiso Mbonambi, and as you guys know, this channel is about life after varsity, post-varsity experience, talking to people from different industries, different fields, and they're basically going to be giving us their journeys, what's been like, the challenges they faced, and how they got to where they are today. Giving you guys all that important information. So today we are joined by Sonnyboy Rapule, who's basically
what's up?
A rock engineering trainee at a mining company. What's up, man?
Hey, how you Buddha?
Kimunati. Nah, man, thanks so much for coming through to the show, bro.
Anytime.
Oh, Lamfito. So, Sonnyboy, take us back, Lamfito. Take us from where you started, like after high school, or even in matric. The subjects that you did. What were you thinking back then, Uti? What you wanna become when you go to varsity?
Yeah. Okay. High school. Grade 12. I did the science subjects. Physical science. Life sciences. I didn't do geography. Funny thing. I did agricultural sciences.
Okay.
And your maths.
Okay.
The languages and stuff. So initially I wanted to be a medical doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, initially. So I applied somewhere in one of the universities at VETS, but then they wanted my community service hours.
Yes.
Yeah, so I couldn't get anyone to sign those papers for me so that I can actually be considered. Yeah. And then the second option was anything in the mining industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't actually decide until one of the guys in a career expo introduced me to geology.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got fascinated about everything about geology, how the rocks that we see, they form, the processes. It was just something that fascinated me.
Yeah.
And then what happened is varsity, went to Poch, Northwest University.
Yeah.
Then I majored in geology and chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah. Also did maths and physics. Yeah, but then my majors were chemistry and geology. So first year, second year, then it got tough along the way. When you start, it gets tough. Now you start to weigh your option, but I'm doing well in chemistry, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you have two majors.
You have two majors. You see. Now this one is just competition. It's tough.
And you're also thinking about job opportunities.
You keep hearing information from people who are working outside. It's difficult. You're not getting jobs. Whatever. Then you start to weigh your option. Like, nah, but chemistry, I can still do it in chemistry. Yeah. And then fast forward, 3 years later, university, final year. 2017. 2017, yeah. 2017, we're doing our third year. Then I got a chance to do my honors in geology in 2018. Yeah, it was one of the wow years. It was like a blast. You understand? Yeah. I actually enjoyed varsity that year more than anything else. It was a year.
Because with honors, I think the most interesting part is that you get to get a project
Yeah.
And then this project sort of exposes you to a lot of things, because now you get to handle your own project,
You do your own thing.
your own research, your own thing. You have a supervisor, and also that excursion that we had in Namibia as well.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So honors, I think it's different. Yeah, it's different compared to
honors. It's actually a good year. Like you actually can see yourself as a. It gives you some form of responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, like you can actually. You have this project that you have to take care of for an entire year.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year, you have to present it in a good way. And you present it in such a way that even somebody who has never heard of geology or hydrology or those concepts can understand what you're trying to tell them. I think that actually builds your self-esteem and
confidence.
and confidence to so that when you go to the working place in the industry somewhere, when they say presentation, it shouldn't be a problem. You can just stand in front of those rich guys and just present.
And present CEOs, managers.
Just present your idea and then explain, elucidate on it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. It's fine. It's
fine. It's
That's
life.
how it works.
Yeah, and also I think with honors, you sort of get attention, like because I mean you're not a lot. It's not a lot of people in the class, like 10, 15 people. So you get to get that attention.
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
Yeah. So yeah. Nah,
So
honors was big. Yeah.
honors, and then honors ended in 2018. Now. There comes the difficult part of life. When you say I'm done with my honors, now you choose masters or I go to work. You know, and I think somebody once said, I think when we were doing first year, somebody said as an advice, you have two channels. There's two actually points where you can get out from the academic life. Then you can go grow in an industry. Honors, if you go to masters, you might as well go for PhD because you're already there. Understand? So it's one of those choices that you make in life that now I think it's about time I go get industry experience. That's what I did. So I remember around about this time of the year. This is what now, October. This is when like a lot of posts are about to be they're applying, stress, all of that. I remember this one time I was sitting with this guy called Sbu. This is a funny story, and then I want to build it in such a way that like whoever's gonna see this video will understand what I'm trying to say. I was with Sbu. Now we see these posts. Sibanye still water. But then there's no geology graduate application there. It's all of those graduates. Then I did my research, rock engineering. Something similar to geology. It's not similar, but they consider the geologists and the mining guys for rock engineering. Okay, cool. Then I'm sitting with this boo. I'm like, dude, let's apply for this. It's like, nah. If they want geology, they'll just say they want geologists. Cool. Me through my CV there, boo. Okay, cool. Then nothing happened for like 6 months. I was at home then by 2019. Just chilling at home. Not just chilling, stressful. I was even losing weight, stress. It was tough. Then around May 2019. I got a job at Sasol Explosives.
So you've been at home for like 5 months?
I stayed at home for like 5 months. Until I went to like 3 or 4 interviews. But then all of them it's like we got the best candidate got the job. Although it was like the competition was stiff and all that.
But how do you deal with that when you're staying at home there? Because most you've graduated. And you thought by now you'd be working in your head. But how do you deal with that now? You're sitting there at home every day. And also maybe you see other people, they are getting higher. How do you feel? How do you deal with that?
I think that experience it's not for the faint-hearted. I mean, you have to be strong spiritually, to and emotionally to undergo through that experience. That's the worst experience ever. But if you can survive that, I think you can survive anything in life. It was difficult, man. Like every day somebody is getting a job. Not that you're becoming sour for them, you're becoming happy because your time is coming very soon. but again, it's depressing, man.
Yeah, because sometimes you ask, what are you doing wrong?
Yeah, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
I see all these job opportunities, adverts. I apply. I get there with regret. You know, when you start reading it with regret, you know,
you're not even gonna read further.
Yeah, no, you're not even reading further. They might say, but we reconsider at the bottom line, but you won't see it because it's just so we regret. So,
yeah.
But it's one of the toughest experiences I think everyone goes through. Just being
and you can't
graduate.
And you can't prepare for that.
You cannot. There's no standard for that. This is how you deal with that. Nah. It doesn't have it doesn't have a manual. That thing. I think it's the worst experience ever. But you must just be strong. Be strong. Keep the faith. Keep applying. Keep applying. Don't just sit at home and say, I've applied, it's enough now. I think
it's never enough.
It's never enough. Keep on applying, keep knocking on the doors. Keep knocking on the doors. There's this funny thing that you know, on social media, this funny thing, it's a meme. They say, just go to one of the offices and start working.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah.
But you must just be strong. You know, so yeah, it was one of the emotional, and I was about to have a baby. Yeah, I'm a father. Yeah. My son turned 1 just a couple of days ago. You know,
congrats, bro.
Yeah, time flies. Remember, I was with you.
Yeah, don't mind.
Yeah. So you know.
And then you
was on the way.
And then you got the job.
Then I got the job, but it wasn't just it was an entry-level job, you know, for Sasol Explosives.
Yeah,
working in Rustenburg.
Yeah.
Royal Bafokeng Platinum Mines, one of those ones by Sun City there. Yeah, it was a development mine, still drift. They call it still drift.
Okay.
So I worked there for when I was due to start on Monday.
Okay.
On Friday, I get a call and an email saying we invite you for an interview. On Monday, I'm starting my new job at Sasol. This is why I'm saying, like, you gotta have patience, because when they come flooding. They flood on you. You must choose now. They come flooding on you when they come. So I'm supposed to start on Monday. On Friday, I get a call and an email that we want you for an interview. It was a Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. Okay. The job, rock engineering intern. The one I was with, 2018.
Who said no?
Who said no for them? So
yeah.
That's. Then I went for the interview that side, but then I started working. You don't just dish one job before you even get another job.
Yeah.
So I started working that side for about 3 months. 3 months down the line, I get a call again that no, come for your medicals, you got the job, so. Okay. Now I have to come back to Carltonville for those things. Then I pass, sign a contract. Then I went back to Rustenburg. So now I have 2 jobs. Didn't have a job, now I got 2 jobs. So now I have to choose, okay? Yeah. Do I stay at Sasol?
Yeah.
But where I'm working now is not something that I studied. It's just an entry-level job, you know. What we're actually doing there, we're maintaining a DDS machine. We call it like a development delivery system. It's the machine they use to charge up.
Oh, okay.
In the development ends.
Yes.
The mine, yeah. So we maintain it. We make sure that it's running smoothly. The emulsion and the sensitizer, they all get mixed up properly, so that the miners can actually pump, charge up the development end, so that they can blast. Yeah. So Sasol was basically providing explosive.
Yeah.
To the mine. Yeah. So we're working as those guys who maintain the machine.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I resign at Sasol. Then the manager there asked me, but dude, this is a big company. I know you are a graduate, and you can still work your way up. So first thing that comes to my mind, it's Sasol Chemicals.
Maybe that's
it's different from what I studied.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take me a whole. It might cost me to change the entire career, become an explosive engineer, different direction. You know what I'm saying? Now I was like, I'm not about to have that.
Okay.
I'm going to the gold mine to work as an intern. Then I come back.
Okay.
Carltonville, start working as a rock engineering intern graduate. Yeah. So that's where I am now.
Man, it's
that's that journey up until working. We haven't even talked about. That's the journey that took place.
Man, that's a beautiful man. I think people can learn from that. You know, being at home and not having a job. If your time hasn't come yet, it hasn't come yet. But when it comes,
it comes. You better be prepared for it. When it comes, and like the smart choices, man. Like I believe at the end of the day, just you gotta make the decisions that concern you. Don't say I'm doing this for my moms or my folks. Just like put them before you. It's you first, and then everybody else.
Yeah, just be selfish.
Just be selfish about your future. It's your life. Yeah.
And I think when it comes to jobs, man, like you can do jobs that are not related to your career.
Anytime.
But I feel like you're gonna learn something there.
Yes.
With doing that, you're learning something. You're developing networks as well, because now people know you Kosaso.
Exactly.
So it's not a bad thing working for something that's not related to you. So now rock engineering intern. All right, rock engineering, what's that all about? What does a rock engineer do in a mining company?
Okay.
Yeah.
So firstly, the rock engineering, the science of the behavior of rock, of a rock.
Okay.
Under stress.
Okay.
So that's rock engineering. What does a rock engineer do at the mine? So a rock engineer, that's like the most advanced level. That's you are at the top now.
Yeah.
As a rock engineer.
Yeah.
What you do is you design ways in which we can mine safely with no fatalities. Seismic is something that you cannot. It's common. You understand. But you must devise mechanisms of how we can survive a seismic event. Being a rock burst or rock fall, all those things. How we can survive that. So we come up with those strategies. And then you come up with the strategies of how we're gonna mine in relation to stress in the rock.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So how we can escape stress. We mine safely under very, very, very low stress. So you come up with those ways. You come up with ways of how we can detect if we're gonna have a seismic event.
That's why you have geophones.
That's why we have the geophones. We have monitors somewhere along the shaft and somewhere whereby they can actually see that they can calculate the stress in the rock.
Yeah.
With those calculations, they can actually send the message back to the control room where we can check, okay, there's a probability of having a magnitude of 2 at this working place due to the stress around that working place. Yes. So you devise those strategies. You sit in the pre-planning meetings with your production guys and you're giving instructions of the layouts, mining layouts, mining methods, and then you're giving instructions, recommendations, where there's substandards and deviations. You come up with a standard for support, or support standard. You design those things. So that's just at the highest level.
Because I mean, it's people's lives.
It's people's lives.
People can
are working. People's lives are in your hands as a rock engineer.
Yeah,
because anything, it might come back to you. You'll be the responsible guy. Yeah. So that's the everyday rock engineer.
Okay, so now you said that's rock engineering in the high level. So now, what's the development when it comes to that department?
Okay, so there's 2 aspects now. There's guys who are being developed by the mine, like those who you get to meet a lot of people who didn't go to varsity like you and I. You understand? Then it's us who went to varsity. Then it's people who are working at the mine, but then they got absorbed into the department because they actually understand the work, but at the low level, like as an observer. As an observer, your work is to work as a what do? You monitor or you do audits.
Okay, yes.
If the support standard that we designed is being adhered to, then where you get the substandards, you might give low-level recommendations, not the high-level ones. You understand? Then you have the guys who are working on top as strata control supervisors.
Okay.
Those are the ones who have the high knowledge about the rock mass stresses.
Okay.
Those ones can give the high level recommendations to the production guys.
Okay.
Then you have your rock engineer. In my department, that's how it's structured.
Yeah.
Then you have me there.
Still coming on your way.
You have me there, but I'm working as an observer.
Okay.
You understand? Whatever they do, I do that. But now I've grown into that. So lately I've been giving my own responsibilities. So that's the structure of the department. You have the head of department, you have the supervisors, and you have observers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm working as an observer currently.
Nice. So what are the tickets that one needs to attain to become a rock engineer?
Yeah. The tickets that you need to do, you need to have your Chamber of Mines, strata control, theory, and a practical.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Then now you can be a qualified strata control officer.
Okay.
After being qualified as a strata control officer, you have to work for something like a year.
Okay.
Excuse me. You work for something like a year. Then you can write your rock mechanics.
Oh, so you have to wait a year.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I heard somebody say you have to wait, but you can get that experience as an officer. As an officer, you understand?
Makes sense.
Then you can work you can write your rock mechanics paper 1, paper 2, paper 3.
Okay.
And a practical. Then you pass all that, you are about 15 years ago, it was all white. It was a white house in that department. Most of the companies, it was a white house. The rock engineering is a white house. You understand? Started to change recently.
Yeah.
So for us, the new graduates, you know, like it would be a very, very, very great opportunity for you to actually join rock engineering department. It's very interesting. I feel like geology is number 2 right now. You understand? I love geology with all my heart. But
listen to this guy.
Honestly speaking, I'm not planning to work as a geologist anytime soon. Anytime soon. I don't think so. Because
you are happy where you are.
There's future in rock engineering, you know, and there's job opportunities.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of job opportunities.
And not just in mining.
Not just in mining.
Elsewhere.
You can go for private companies, construction companies.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just in mining, but if you have a mining experience, especially if you have a gold mining experience, I think you can work anywhere.
Anywhere,
like even the platinum guys know. If you have
a they do know because they come this side as well.
Yeah,
they come this side as well.
So yeah.
No, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. And I hope that this content is gonna help someone out there.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. Especially, you know, I like reflecting back to the university that I come from. If any of you are watching or are gonna watch this whenever, just go for it, man. If you feel this is for me and you are in coherence, you know, with the idea, you can actually feel it in your emotions and your heart that rock engineering is the future.
Yeah,
it is the future. Don't make any favors for Zbu and the fellow geologists, you know. Rock engineers are the new cool kids, you know. Must come.
Yeah.
It's a very nice department.
And I think it requires you to think out of the box
most of the time.
Because when you guys design and you give recommendations, all those stuff.
Yeah. One downside about it is the fatalities.
Yeah.
That's the one downside of the department, you know. If anybody loses their life underground in a panel while they're working, the first thing they're gonna look at is the rock engineering report. Who wrote the report? What was the main reason for writing that report? And what were the recommendations?
Yeah.
So you find out you declare the place safe when it was not safe. And someone lose their life, you might lose your career as well. Might even get arrested at some point because it's murder. Basically. So that's the downside about it.
Yeah.
But if you do your job well, you know, you cover all angles, you make sure that people actually do what they're supposed to do. I think
you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, thanks, man. So where can people find you on social media if they want to connect with you or need any mentorship or whatever advice?
I got LinkedIn.
Yeah,
LinkedIn account.
Okay. And it's not active.
It is. I'm trying to think if I wrote Sonnyboy or Israel. But I think it's Israel Rapule.
Okay.
LinkedIn.
Okay.
My account, like all the information is there. Socials. Facebook. Facebook I do have, but
not active.
Work things. I only get there to I just scroll down.
Okay.
And then email israel.rapule@gmail.com.
Okay.
You know, send me anything. You know, I think that's the platforms that you can get hold of me. We're not giving out numbers.
No.
If you do have my number,
that is fine.
Just WhatsApp. Then we'll see. You know.
No, man. Thanks so much, bro.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm glad I could share my experiences with your subscribers or viewers.
Yeah, and then on that note, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. We need to get to at least 500 subscribers.
I only got the interview because I subscribed.
Yeah, man.